Hi everyone, gracias a la misericordia. So we're preparing today to do our Hora Santa tu Candelo, el General Candelo, Candelo se dice. And today I want to bring you the message that serving spirit and following spirit isn't always comfortable, convenient, or the messages from spirit don't always seem to make sense at the time. And if you follow comfort and convenience, especially convenience, you are going to land yourself into a world of trouble often over and over again. So I'm going to tell you a little story. So I have someone, one of my godchildren, who runs a business. And for the last year, he had this employee. And whenever he would mention the employee, I would say, fire him, get rid of him, throw him out. Even he would say something good about the employee, like the employee did a great job. I would be like, fire him, get rid of him. The Misterio would say, get rid of him, fire him, get rid of him, throw him out. But my godson always was like, no, I can't do that. No, that's wrong. No, poor him. No, this, no, that. And, but for the past year, every time he mentioned him, even something good, he could say the greatest thing about him, and the first thing out my mouth would be like, get rid of that bastard. Fire him. Get rid of him. He's no good. So, of course, he couldn't see or understand, right? Because he couldn't see or understand what I was saying, because what I was saying is coming from the misterio, right? You can only see what you can see. Now, a year later, the employee went around to all of his uh, clients in his business and is destroying his reputation and attempting to steal all the clientele from the business, has left the business, is attempting to steal the business, and is contacting all of the clientele, lying to them about my godson and lying to them about what's been going on in that business. This is a perfect example of how spirit messages aren't always comfortable or convenient or make sense to you when you get them. And now my godson is dealing with trying to clean up this mess, and it's a big mess because he didn't listen to the mysteries. Simply for the fact of not listening to the mysteries, about being too worried about what people would think or say or how it would look. For people who are psychic or who are in tune with the mysteries, many times we're going to say and do things that aren't going to seem to make sense. If you're in tune with the mysteries and you're following the mysteries, a lot of times you're going to know things that upon appearances, it's not going to make sense to anyone. And if you deal with that based on what you know, not based on appearances, people are going to be like, you're crazy. What the hell is wrong with you? What's going on? People aren't going to understand or be able to understand why you're doing what it is that you're doing. And it's simply because you're able to see further. The mysteries are giving you the messages, and what's going on currently may not have nothing to do with it as far as what you need to do because of what you're seeing. This is why a lot of times people think psychics are a little crazy, spiritual people are a little off or crazy, because we see and we know things and we deal with them in that way. And to everybody else, it might not seem to make any sense whatsoever. So, not following and not listening to the mysteries causes its own punishment. You walk into your own problems when you don't listen to the mysteries. Yes, you can choose not to listen, and you choose to have those problems when you choose not to listen. You choose to have issues and problems. Another short story was, at one time, long time back, almost 20 years ago, I got into an altercation with someone pretty bad over something really stupid. And I lived in the hood, like I like to do. And I lived in the hood, and I got into this altercation, and it should have been all done and over with, right? But the next morning, Saint Expedite, my peoples, San Expedito, yes, he wakes me up at like 5 in the morning, and he literally wakes me up, shoves me out of my bed, and says, "Get all your shit and get out now. Throw all your shit in bags and move right now, right this second." And it was like totally like, oh my God, it's 5 a.m. Just take what's essential and go right this second. You have 15 minutes. That's what I did. I threw all my shit in bags. I got out 15 minutes later, walking. You know, at that time I did not have a vehicle, so I was walking with bags of all my personal items and my altar items and trash bags, okay, just to get out as St. Expedite asked me to. By 5:30, 5:45, okay, the person I had an altercation with had come with a whole bunch of his boys and a whole bunch of guns to shoot me. And they forced my roommate to open up the door and search the apartment for me with guns with the intention of shooting me. Of course, they couldn't find me. I was long gone because I had listened to the mysteries. Okay, so I was long gone and safe. So these are perfect examples of how listening to the mysteries or not listening to the mysteries causes its own consequences. You choose the path when you choose to listen or not to listen. So I'd like to hear some of your stories and leave it in the comments below, some of your stories of how, like, at times the mysteries might have, or the spirit might have told you to do something that maybe didn't seem to make sense, or maybe wasn't comfortable, or what isn't convenient, and you followed through, or you didn't, and what happened as a result. I love to hear all your stories and your comments below on this video as to how it's been for you. So many blessings and keep the faith. Gracias a la Misericordia General Papa Candelo, who we're going to be celebrating today.